I'll randomize 3 times.
Sounds
1,
good to me.
2, 3. Is anyone here unfamiliar with how Blitz works? I can run through it with you if you'd like.
I get the general. You have to sack it at the end, right?
And when it
Let me
dies,
just
you draw
explain
a
it, because
card.
there's a few things. So
Okay.
my stuff costs, it's an alternate casting cost, so it is still cast. It gets haste, and it gets a trigger that causes it to sack at the end of turn, and anytime it would die, including when it gets sacked at the end of turn, I draw a card. But if it were exiled, like you swords it in combat, then I wouldn't draw.
Okay.
And then HENZIE reduces my blitzes for 4 mana spells and up by 1 for each time he's been cast from the command zone, so it can be dangerous to kill him because it makes stuff cheaper, but sometimes it's the right play.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And then I'm playing UMORI Companion, meaning I have to meet the deck building requirements. All cards that aren't lands share a type. It's creatures.
I thought it was sorceries.
This deck is only creatures, so good luck, have fun.
Right. Yeah, I will draw. We're going to go Godless Shrine tapped and say go.
Draw. Fabled Passage. I'll grab him out and then pass.
Draw. Swamp and pass.
Play a swamp and pass.
Well, untap. Oh, draw. I'm going to go swamp. And I think I'm just going to pass. Good Fair Magic. So fair, he's still shuffling.
Chorus, go.
Oh my god, we are playing Fair Magic, boys.
We'll play a swamp. And we'll tap 2 for an arcane signet.
Okay, well now we're not.
Pass. At least it's just a signet. You're good, Ben.
Yep. Isolated Chapel. Let's tap 2 for Sorin. Pass.
All right, we'll draw. Feels bad, but I need to play a land. I'm going to play Bojuka Bog, targeting myself. And I'm going to pass. It feels bad, but I need to play a land.
Swamp. I'll play HENZIE and pass.
He's been cast once from the command zone, boys.
This is correct.
Tap. Land for turn. Play a swamp. We'll tap 3 for a Priest of Gits. When it enters, it'll add 3 black. And I will use that for a Phyrexian Arena.
Seems good.
Pass.
Nice.
Card draw.
Be drawing 5 cards a turn later?
Yeah.
No, 6. Wow.
Seems bad. Card draw is overrated.
Let's tap 3 for Archaeomancer's map.
Nice.
And I'll pass after that.
On your end step, I'm going to Plane Cycle Angel of Ruin, finding a plateau. It's my bad lands. Where's the plateau at? There it is.
Get a Godless Shrine and a Shadowy Backstreet.
Do you have to get basics?
Oh, they're basics. I read that wrong.
All right, I'm going to untap. I will draw. Okay, I'm going to play Plains. And yeah, I guess we'll get the ball rolling. I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to play Celes, Rune Knight. When she enters, I can discard any number of cards and draw that many +1. Let's become a little spooky. It's going to be Void Winnower, Aurelia, Dragon Rage Channeler, and a Talisman drawing 5. Sorry, they're in the glare.
Kitty is mad.
He is. He's really angry, and I don't really know why. I've done nothing to upset him.
You're talking to someone else. That's not him. How could you?
Facts, actually. And end step, I'll have to move to discard because I have 8 cards in hand. I will discard. Yeah, I think I'm going to discard Urabrask the Hidden, and I will say go.
Yikes.
Celes is really good. I really
Tap
like
up,
her.
keep, draw from the land. Mm-hmm. Guess I'll pay 3 and blitz out Rampant Rejuvenator. So it's going to enter with 2+1 counters on it, and it'll get haste. I'll send just 2 at... How big is the priest? Whoops.
2-1.
All right, I'll attack you. It's a 2/2.
I'll take 2.
It's going to die at end of turn, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take
All
2.
right. I'll move to end step. It gets sacrificed, and I search for 2 basics. Put them on the battlefield. Ooh, not tapped. And I draw a card from Blitz. So I'll just draw first. And then I'll search for my 2 basics and pass. Oh, and I have to discard to hand size now. I will
That'll trigger
discard in
Archaeomancer's map, right? Because you'll have 5
anger.
lands.
Yes.
Untap,
I put anger in the graveyard, so I've got haste.
draw 1, lose 1, and then draw for 2. We'll play a swamp. As land for
That was
turn.
surprising.
And then we'll tap 5 for the speed demon.
That was even more surprising.
And then everybody's got blockers up. So we'll just move to end step and draw 1 and lose 1. And we'll pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in hand.
It's Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. Everyone has swamps.
Sorry, how do you spell Archaeomancer's map? I've been trying to, and it won't scan.
Archaeo.
Found it. Thank you. Oh, okay, okay.
Let's move to combat. Move past combat, second main phase. I'm going to play Exemplar of Light, extorting it. And pass turn.
I will untap. I will draw for turn. We're going to play Badlands.
They named that land after you.
Yeah, something like that, I'm sure. I'm going to tap 5 and I'm going to play Rakdos Joins Up.
No, wait, that's Scrubland. I got those mixed up. Sorry.
Yeah, that card's actually not in the deck because my proxy for it is in a different deck. It's the only reason it's not in here. Does Rakdos Joins Up? I'm going to return target creature card from my graveyard to the battlefield with 2 additional +1/+1 counters on it. We're going to choose Urabra. No, we're not. No, we are not. We're going to choose Aurelia. So she's going to come in with 2 +1/+1 counters off of Rakdos Joins Up. It is an enchantment. So whenever a legendary creature I control dies, it will deal damage equal to that creature's power to target opponent. Celes Rune Knight trigger creature has entered the battlefield from my graveyard, so she will get a counter, and all my other creatures will too.
Jesus.
Seems pretty good, I'd say. Surf, I'm swinging at you for 11, 5 of it being commander.
Okay. Block your commander.
Okay. Second combat.
6.
Second combat. You've got blockers, don't you, Ryan? You do.
Yeah,
How
I've
big
got
are
a
they?
5/5 and a 2/1.
Damn, that's annoying. How big? Exemplar's a 3/3 and Sorin's like a 1/4. I will swing at you. No, it's got flying. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I will. I'm going to swing 11 at you, Ben. 6 of it is in the air, and 5 of it is on the ground.
I'll take it.
Okay. And I will say go.
Tap, upkeep, draw. Cannot draw a damn land. Okay. Tap 5. Is this gonna work? How big is the exemplar?
3/3.
Just a 3/3.
Okay. I'll cast an Arbor Elf. I'll tap Arbor Elf. It's got haste from anger. Untap that forest, and then I'll tap 5. Play Massacre Girl. So it's going to give -1 to the board, and then for each creature that dies, another -1 to the board, and so forth. So if no response on initial ETB, it'll kill the Arbor Elf and the Priest.
Yep.
And then there'll be another round of -2 to the board, so that'll kill the Exemplar, and then Sorin, and then I'm pretty sure everything else will die after that.
Yep.
This one's got 7. Does it get to 7?
How many creatures are dying?
2 from this.
2 from him and 2 from you.
1 for me. No, Massacre Girl doesn't kill herself.
And then
So
I lose 1, so 6. Yeah, it gets to Aurelia.
does it 6 die? Hold on. Let's
Holding
just
on.
do this. Let's just back up. I want to make sure. So first one, these 2 die. The Priest and the Elf. And then 2 more. So now there's 3 total. That Exemplar dies. Right?
Sorin
Okay.
dies.
And that creates a new one. And then that kills Sauron, and that creates a new one.
And
So
then
there's been 5 total, and that kills Celes.
And Speed
And that
Demon.
creates another one. And Speed Demon. Yeah, so she dies.
2 triggers off Rakdos Joins Up. I'm going to hit you, Matt, for 6. And Ryan, you're going to get hit for 5.
All right. Attack you for 4. Nathaniel.
I will take 4.
Pass.
Practice Joins Up, actually a powerhouse of the deck. I did not think that card would be that good.
Yeah, I didn't realize how good it was. That's pretty good. It's kind of like a blood artist.
Yeah, no, I read it originally because this was for Dahada, and then I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't matter if it's for Dahada or not. This card's disgusting.
Draw 1. Draw for turn. Play a Maragonda Raceway. His line for turn, and then we will tap for. Just tap 5 for Aklazat's Deepest Betrayal. And we'll pass.
It's a really good Massacre Girl. Forgot that card existed.
It's Flooded Strand. Tap and sack it. Gonna find Godless Shrine, shocking it in. I'll shuffle in a sec because I'm gonna Grim Tutor. Paying 2 life or 3 life. Gonna get this card in my hand. And tap 4 for Trouble in Pairs.
Nice.
And
pass turn.
All right, I will draw. I will untap first. Upkeep, draw. All right. If this goes well, then we're kind of balling out here. I'm going to tap floating. Yeah, shit. Yeah, I'm going to tap floating a red. I'm going to play Glacial Chasm. It's going to sack the plateau. I'm floating a red. I'm going to play Gamble. Is that good?
Good.
Yep.
Okay. See if I can find the card quick enough. Yeah. Is that the card I want? I don't actually think so. I have 7 cards in my yard, so Threshold is active. We're going to put that into my hand, though. This might be my first time getting to cast this spell, and I really hope it is, because it's really fun. That was not the card I grabbed. Whoops. We're going to put that there and reshuffle.
Incarnation technique?
It is.
Ah.
I'm not gonna lie here.
Yes.
I'm very excited to cast this fucking spell.
I'm impressed with myself for getting that.
Yeah. It's probably not the correct
Me.
play, but it's I don't know about that. I've seen HENZIE decks before.
Look at my graveyard. It's Trash.
Yeah, you get to mill 5 though, brother.
This deck hardly has any creatures.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I think Incarnation Technique is best too, to be honest. I think. I hope. We just gotta hope I draw it. Not draw it, don't discard it. Alright. One more big shuffle here. Just gonna put that like that, and then we're gonna put this like this. Alright, how many cards do I have? I have 6. Sweet, that makes it really easy. All right, I have shuffled my hand. I do not know what it is. 1 is this, and 6 will be on the other side. Pick a number between 1 and 6. Surf. Always rolling. 2. All right. That's Sarah Emissary. We get to cast it. Let's
You're welcome.
go.
Pick me now.
Thank you. I don't know if that's the best idea. I actually don't know who the best idea here is. Because you've got much more scale. You know what? Ryan, we're going to pick. Yeah, we're not picking you. We're definitely
You're
not.
picking me or not?
I'm definitely not. I'm going to tap 5. We're going to cast Incarnation Technique. Ben, you're going to get to mill 5 and then bring back a creature of your choice from your graveyard.
On cast, I draw from Trouble in Paris.
Give it to the guy with Trouble in Paris. Genius.
This guy played. It's a mono black deck. It's kind of spooky. And yeah, no, I'm happy with him hitting a Dark Confidant. I'm not going to lie to you here.
You get anything from your graveyard. Doesn't have to be those.
I will pick the Exemplar of Light.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to mill 5 because I get to do it twice. So first 5, we see no creatures except Douthie. I'm going to bring back Angel of Ruin, exiling your Trouble in Pairs and your Phyrexian Arena. Ryan. All right, and now I get to do it again. 1, 2, 3. Please hit something of value. Oh, Archon of Cruelty. We like that. But we're not going to pick that, actually. We are going to pick Urabrask the Hidden, so that everything has haste. And everyone's creatures come in tapped. And then I will swing... How big is it? Fucking Axolotl or whatever his name is?
Oh, Axolotl? 4/4.
All right. I'm going to swing a 4/4 at you, Ben, and I'm going to swing the 5/7 at you, Ryan.
Take 5.
Take it.
And I will say go.
Upkeep draw. Oh, missed 3 land drops in a row. Great.
Sorry, that's my Glacial Chasm. That kind of needs to not be glary.
I'll recast HENZIE and miss another land drop. Plus. Wait, you can't attack.
Why not?
Glacial Chasm?
Oh, I can't. That's right. Shit. Forgot about Glacial. I guess you gain back 5, Ryan, and Ben, you gain back 4. My bad. I completely forgot about Glacial. I kind of forgot that thing had other text. That is my bad, boys.
Swamp was land for turn. Just do 7 for Speed Demon.
Speed Demon comes in tapped, and so does HENZIE, by the way.
Oh.
Urabrask the Hidden.
Move to combat. We'll send 4 at you, Surf. I'd love to attack Nathaniel, but he'll kill it.
Yeah.
Attack Ben.
Yeah,
Well,
I was deciding.
Yeah,
4.
we have to discard on attack.
Yep, on attack.
Everyone, right?
Yep, and if you discard a land, I get a 1/1 bat.
All right, I'm going to discard Valgavoth Terror Eater.
Lane of Progress.
Deep Gnome Terramancer.
I'll gain 4 from the lifelink
Take 4.
and pass. In step, I'll draw 2, lose 2.
Polluted Delta for turn. Tap, sack. Go get a swamp.
Hey, girl.
Uh, let's tap 4 for Sorin.
Interesting.
What needs to die right now?
Probably Urbrask.
Sorin comes in tapped.
Yep.
Urabrask did nothing wrong, just like Villas. That is
How did Valgavoth get in the graveyard? Oh, you discarded
you
it?
discarded him, yeah. That is an awesome Master
Ugh.
of Girl art, by the way. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Can I deal 4 is the question.
I mean, probably. But I'm not going to lie to you. If you swing at me, I'm just going to
You
not
need
block.
2 1-mana spells.
Yeah. I might not just flip him actually. Yeah, I'm going to move past my combat step, second main phase. I'm going to cast Karlov of the Ghost Council, and I will extort that.
Is that damage or life loss? Life loss, I believe.
Interest tapped.
Extort? Yeah, it's life loss. It'll hit you.
So I'll gain
I figured it
3,
did.
trigger Exemplar, I'll get a counter, I draw a card. Yep, that's all. I'll pass.
All right. I will untap, upkeep trigger. I will lose 2 because I will be paying for Glacial. And I will draw. Sweet. All right. I will play Sulphurous Springs. And we are going to cast my commander. Tapping Glacial with the Urborg that's on the field. My commander will enter. I'm just going to discard all 3 cards in my hand. It's going to be a Wear and Tear, a Smoldering Marsh, and a Malakir Rebirth. I'm going to draw 4 cards.
None of those are lands, correct?
None of those are lands. I will let you know if I discard a land. Alrighty then. I think I will move to end step, and I will pass. I hope you draw a land, sir.
Thanks. Untap, keep, draw. Nope. I'll pay double black. Yeah, to do it this way. Blitzen, Ravenous Chupacabra, and target Urbrask.
Okay. Sounds good. I'm going to do 4 damage to you, Ben.
Pay 1 for. Oh, God, this is the worst. Yeah, whatever. I'll play an Ignoble Hierarch. And then I'll tap 3. And I will blitz out Ilharg the Raise Boar.
That's a good card.
So when it attacks, I get to put a creature from my hand into play tapped and attacking, and then it returns to my hand at the end step. Okay. I will send. Who has blockers? You have block. You two. No blockers, Ryan.
Nope.
And then your only blocker, Ben, is the angel.
Yep, 4/4 flying.
Okay. All right. Ilharg goes your way, Ben, and Massacre Girl going at you, Ryan. On attack, I'll put in this Archpriest of Shadows, tapped and attacking. So it has backup one, so it's going to give its abilities to another creature. I'm going to give it to the Massacre Girl. So the Massacre Girl will gain all of the Archpriest's abilities until end of turn. That's how backup works. So she'll have Death Touch and the Reanimate text. And the Archpriest is going to be going your way also, Ryan. So 9 damage at you, Ryan, 6 with Trample at you, Ben.
I'll take 6.
I'll take 9.
Okay. And then I get to reanimate 2 things on damage. I'll bring in Gain of Progress and Rampant Rejuvenator. So Gain of Progress, ETB, destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Just let me know how many things. You have Angel too?
Oh, yeah, it's... I always forget it's an artifact. One day I'll remember.
Just one, Ryan?
Yep, just the segment.
All right, so this will get 4+1 counters. This will get 2 counters. And then I will move to end step. At that time, Ilharg, or the Archpriest will return to my hand from Ilharg's thing. And then I'll sack. This was in play. Just Ilharg and Rampant or Ravenous Chupacabra are the ones I blitzed. So those will get sacked. When Ilharg dies, I may put it third from the top. I'll do that. Actually, oh yeah, this isn't dying, so it's okay. I'll put it third from the top, and then I'll draw 2 from Blitz. And pass.
Alright. Untap. Draw. Play a swamp as land for turn. Tap 5 for a Maha. It's Feathers Knight. Which will make everything base toughness 1 except for my stuff. And if that is good, we'll tap 2 for a Starscape Cleric. When I gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. We'll move to combat and swing Aclazotz over at you, Nathaniel. 4/4.
I have a Glacial Chasm. I won't take any damage, brother.
Mm-hmm.
So Bane of Progress is a 5, something 5, right? Currently.
Say
Because of
5,
Maha.
4, or 6, 6, 5.
Okay, thank you.
6-1. Oh, no, it's
6/5,
Oh,
he's
base.
got the counters.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. Sorry.
Oh god, Maha would be so disgusting if it was just they have toughness 1.
Um, we'll just send the 4/4. I bet you, Matt.
sure.
On attack, it discards 1.
I'm gonna discard Masker Worm.
Hold your monitor. Just hold it. There we go.
Discard Junji.
Discard Skyclave Apparition.
And then to damage, I'll gain 4. Which will make everybody lose 1. Moved in step, I'll draw 3.
Seems good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'll lose 3 and have to discard. We'll discard a Supernatural Stamina and a Daggerfang Duo. And then we'll pass the turn.
Hmm. Let's tap 4 to cast Enduring Tenacity and paying 1 more to extort. I'll gain 3, trigger Exemplar of Light, gets a counter, I draw a card. Karlov of Ghost Council will get 2 counters. Um, we should probably be pretty scared of the Maha, right? I mean, that's... I'm seeing a Massacre Worm in the graveyard.
Not at all.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Hmm. 21 life.
Although 2 of your creatures are out of range of it.
And I think Surf still has 2 creatures out of range, right? Bane of Progress and the Frog guy.
This is a 0/0, so it. Oh yeah,
Yeah, so
it
it's a
makes it have
3/3
more
now.
toughness.
Yeah, Maha
2/3.
garbage card, honestly.
Thanks, Maha.
Yeah, so you have 2 cards out of it. Okay. And I kind of don't want to hit HENZIE. Actually, no, you haven't drawn a land all game. Maybe I do want to hit HENZIE. That's rough, by the way. You're hitting the second player first.
I
Whenever
mean,
I'm in
like,
that spot, I draw no lands.
I'm doing fine, so
I mean, yeah.
Let's cast Sarah's Ascendant, extorting again. I'll gain 3 more. I've gained 6 this turn. Karlov of Ghost Council gets 2 more counters. He's a 6/6. Exemplar of Light will get a counter. I will gain 3 life, so target opponent loses 3 life. So Ryan, you take 3. Move to second main phase. I'm not gonna attack. Sorin flips. I've gained 6 life this turn. I could ping the Maha for 6.
It does have ward.
Yes, it
Well.
does.
It's just ward discard a card though. It's not the worst word cost ever.
No.
Worst ward cost ever on Nathaniel's creature. Valgavoth.
Yeah, I'd agree. But it's not out and about yet. He's not prowling the fucking streets.
That's
currently.
true. It's safe, tucked safe in your graveyard where it might
Yeah,
never bother us.
Yeah, where it'll never come back ever.
How many cards in hand, Matt?
5.
Okay. HENZIE is scary as well.
Is this the second or third time he's come out? Second, right?
I will say that this is a $100 budget deck.
I'll say that this isn't an $100 budget deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna downtick the Sorin and ping the Maha for 6, and I will discard an Arcane Signet.
Wow, everything's buff again.
And I'll pass turn.
All right, I'm going to untap, upkeep. I'm going to pay the cost, paying 4 this time, I think. I'm good at math. I will draw. All right. Yeah, okay. We'll play a Plains. Finally hitting that second white mana. Maha's gone. It does take away from my master plan.
Your massacre plan?
Yeah, one of them. Something like that. Well, I suppose it's about time. That's 3, 4, 5, leaving up 2 mana, and I will play Karmic Guide. Targeting Valgavoth. Celes trigger, everything gets a counter. Yeah, actually, this dice doesn't read well on camera, so we're going to use this one. All right. So while Valgavoth's on the field, if a card would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. I may cast those for life instead of mana on my turn. He also has Flying, Lifelink, and Ward, sacrifice 3 non-lands. I will say go while I quickly run to grab a notebook so I can write shit down.
So no death triggers now. None of my blitz works. Ugh. Tap, upkeep, draw. Play a swamp. What is its word?
Sack 3 non-land permanents.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's gross. Especially when you only have 3 non-land permanents.
I'm back.
Okay. Mm,
Oh. Sorry about that. Got a phone call.
even now. Alright, I'm just gonna tap. Or cast a Beast Whisperer. A3. Blitz the Ilharg. Trigger Beast Whisperer, and I'll draw a card. Okay, move to combat. I guess I'll send Ilharg and Rampant Rejuvenator. Both at you, Ben, and on attack, I'll put in the Archpriest of Shadows. I'll give the I'll give the Rampant Rejuvenator a +1 counter and the Archpriest's ability. And the Archpriest will be attacking. How big is Speed Demon?
A 5/5.
Okay, I'll send the Archpriest at you, Ryan. So
How big is the
then
ramp?
you've got, it's a 3/3 with Death Touch, and then this is a 6/6 with Trample, and then you've got a 4/4 with Death Touch at you, Ryan.
Yep, I'll take 4.
I will block the Rampant Rejuvenator with Enduring Tenacity, which is a 4/3 creature at the moment.
Okay.
And I'll take the 6.
Okay. So these will trade. When this dies, I get to search for 3 basics.
Rampant doesn't die, it gets exiled by Valgavoth.
Ah. Well, I'm fucked.
How does that work with Enduring Tenacity if it dies and then
It
returns?
doesn't die.
It doesn't die, it immediately gets
It'll
exiled.
get exiled. Do you want to not block?
No, I will block.
Okay. So these both get exiled.
So that's Rampant Rejuvenator and Enduring Tenacity.
Mm-hmm. And then I dealt damage with these. Oh no, that one traded. So I dealt damage with this one so I can reanimate something. I will choose Junji. Actually,
Wait, sorry, did I hear that wrong? Is Enduring Tenacity gone or is it a
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
gets
it's
exiled.
Okay. In that case. How much will I be
So
taking?
we're
3 or 4?
3.
I'll take the 3. I'm sorry about that.
And he'll get to reanimate something.
How goes the fight?
Okay, I'll reanimate
And your ass kicked?
2 things then. So I'll bring in the Ravenous Chupacabra and the Junji. When the Chupacabra enters, I'll target Valgavoth and I'll pay the ward. So, if I sack stuff to pay the ward, it gets exiled, right? Pretty sure.
Yes, because it's part of the cost to even target it before you even hit it.
Sigh. Okay. I'll sack HENZIE. Put him in the command zone. Ignoble Hierarch. And Beast Whisperer. So you got a Beast Whisperer and an Ignoble Hierarch.
Okay. And Valgavoth will die. Man, I
Yeah.
wish I still had that that Rakdos joins up. That would have been a juicy 10 damage pointed at anyone's face.
Thanks for doing me.
Alright, and then I'll go to end step and the Archpriest bounced my hand and Ilhar gets sacrificed and I draw a card. And then it goes third from the top. Pass. You're welcome, everyone else. Please don't kill me.
I didn't say thank you yet.
No one said thank you.
I liked my Valgavoth. He was cool.
I'm happy to have paid the ward on it once. Now I never have to do it again.
Yeah, he'll never come back.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm never paying it again.
Oh, okay. You did your due diligence. That's it.
Exactly.
That's the one. Everyone gets one.
I can claim that I've done it once in my life, and it's on camera.
Yeah,
Dude.
normally, I'm not going to lie, I think you're the only one I've ever actually seen who's paid the word cost on Valgavoth. They usually just like grin and bear it, and I don't know why.
We'll do 4 for a no mercy. If a creature deals damage to me, it gets destroyed.
Ooh.
What was the card called again? No
No
Mercy.
mercy.
For some reason, I thought you said Unknown Mercy, and I was like, what the fuck? Never heard of that one before.
And then I'll tap 3 for a Vampire Nighthawk.
Goated card.
Is that the good one or the bad one?
Flying Death Touch Lifelink. So good, but
Okay,
not
the
like
bad one.
anything.
Well, there's one that's like exactly like it, but it has like 7 power instead. I forgot what it's called.
Oh, yeah, no. This is just
It has star power. What's that card called?
Let's see.
Villas, Broker of Blood. The better
Nighthawk
Vampire
Scavenger. Nighthawk Scavenger. That's it.
So you don't take damage right now, Nathaniel?
I don't. I won't for a few more turns, brother.
Yeah.
Unless you have a Ghost Quarter, a Strip Mine, a Wasteland.
I'll swing the. How many flyers do you have, Ben?
Just the exemplar.
Oh, you've got the. Oh no, it gains flying.
It's just
when,
a 1/1.
Yeah, it gains flying when you're at 30 or more, right?
I'll swing a 4/4 with lifelink and a 2/1 at you.
On attack, we discard, right?
Yep.
Isn't it on combat damage, or is it just straight attack?
Nope, it's attack.
Damn, and you know what, brother? You get a bat.
Sick.
I'm nothing if not generous.
Think about this for a second.
Yeah, me too. Forest.
2 bats.
We're giving him all the bats.
Yeah, I'll discard a Swords to Plowshares. And then what's coming at me again? A 4/3 in the air?
A 4/4 and a 2/1, both in the air.
Does Aclazotz have Death Touch or anything?
Nope, just flying in lifelink.
I think I'll take the 4 from Aclazotz and then block the Cityscape
The Starscape.
or the
The
Starscape.
2/1. Yep. Okay. So you'll take 4. I'll gain 4.
I was about to say his lands are not matching. He's fixing it. Judge?
That'll put me to max speed. Second main. Don't want to do anything. So I'll just move to instep, draw 4.
And lose 4, right? It's not
Yep.
just draw. Okay, I was about to say, I hope to God it's not just draw 4 with no drawback.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, I'll discard a Shadow Spear and a Funeral Rites. And then I'll pass the turn.
Let's land tax, extorting. I'll gain 3. When I gain 3 Enduring Tenacity, target opponent loses. So that gets around the Glacial, right? You can lose 3.
Yep.
Nathaniel. Yeah.
Mhm.
Exemplar of Light goes to 4. Draw a card. Karlov goes to 6. That's it. Land for turn, Monumental Henge. Enters untapped. What has 3 toughness?
The Nighthawk.
This does have protection from black, though.
Rampant Rejuvenator has 3 toughness.
I wouldn't hit that if I were you.
I'm gonna +2 Sorin, make a food token.
What kind of food?
Lord of the Rings one, I guess. I don't know.
Lembas.
Elven Waybread.
Actually, I can wait. Don't want to attack anybody. Not really. Yeah. Let's pass turn.
All right, I will untap. Upkeep, pay for this, lose 6, down to 16. I'm not going to pay for the Karmic Guide tax, so that will go to the graveyard. And I will draw for turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
On your draw, I'm going to sack the food token.
Go for it, brother.
Gain 3 life. Karlov gets 2 counters. Exemplar gets a counter. This is the first time I draw a card.
All right,
I'm going to drain you for 3 as well, Nathaniel, from Enduring
That's
Tenacity.
fine. Do I have anything useful in my graveyard right now? I've got like 48 cards in here, not a single thing with flashback. That's so fucking rad. Well, looks like we've ran out of gas. I'm going to play a swamp, and I'm going to gonna pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a forest. Cards in hand, everyone?
2.
7.
I see. Okay. I'll tap 2 green and I will blitz out Blossoming Tortoise.
What's that one do?
On
I'm reading it. Don't worry. You can continue your turn.
okay.
I lost
Well,
my
on-
skin bar over there.
Let me know when I can talk.
Sorry. You're good.
Thanks. Just messing with you. ETB, I'll mill 3. Moldcraft, Monstrosity, Ilharg, Vizier of the Menagerie. Wow. That's unfortunate. Then I'll return a land from my graveyard to the battlefield tapped. I'll choose this forest. Okay, and then I'm going to pay... Well, does this change anything? Probably not. Step 5. Blitz out Hideous Taskmaster. On cast, I gain control of up to 1 target creature each player controls. Untap them, they gain Trample, Haste, and Annihilator 1 till end of turn. Pass priority
Seems
for
good.
responses. I guess
So-
I have to declare targets because it's on cast.
You can just use Blitz whenever.
Not whenever. It's an alternate casting cost, so you can cast it anytime you can cast a creature.
Oh, so you don't have to have something that gives Blitz. You can just do it.
Oh, I don't have HENZIE in play, so how about we back up everything?
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, good question. I'm stupid. How did HENZIE die?
You
sacked
sacked him
it
to the
For
ward.
Ward.
Oh, that was dumb. Okay. Well
Yeah,
then.
you have cards you milled from the tortoise still in your graveyard, brother.
Right. Do you guys want me to put them on top or shuffle them in?
You can put them on top. I don't really care.
Well then, this became much more difficult. Sorry, 1 sec.
You're
Just
good.
need to look something up. Okay. Yes. I'll go to combat. No. All right, let me just do the same thing I was doing. That way it's the same. I'll play the tortoise, hardcast it. Oops. And then Wish I had a sack outlet. Yeah, I guess I'll go to combat at this point. What is that your hand, Nathaniel?
Yeah.
How big is Celes?
She's a 5/5, but I do still have a Glacial Chasm.
Roger that. Okay, I'll send Tortoise and Rampant Rejuvenator and Chupacabra, all three at you, Ben.
Remember to
On
mill 3 after
attack, I'll mill
Tortoise.
3. Yep. And I'll get the forest that I never put back in the graveyard.
I meant for when it enters as well. You didn't mill 3 when you cast it.
I know, I just did. But then I also didn't get my forest back because I forgot to put it back earlier.
Okay, how
It's
much
fine.
damage am I taking?
3/3, 3/3, 2/2.
Alright, I'm gonna tap and casting shield.
Okay.
I just meant you do it twice because he's entered and attacked.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. Mill another 3. Atali, Command Tower, Incinerator of the Guilty. And I'll get Command Tower. Alright, you make 8 Inklings?
Yep.
Seems pretty good. Alright,
Where's the
I'll pay
master worm when you need him?
3 and I will put my companion into my hand from the companion zone. And I'll pass.
Alrighty then. Untap and draw.
Save us, Speed Demon.
I'm certainly gonna try.
Or don't. I prefer if you did, though.
Let me do some thinking here. Sorry.
Take your time.
1, 2.
Collect evidence X. No idea what that does.
Collect evidence means exile mana value X cards from your graveyard.
Oh, and then you deal X damage.
It's kind of like a bad. Is the dragon that does this? Balefire Dragon.
Oh, okay. So you have to just exile a bunch of cards from your graveyard, and then you do a bunch of damage?
It has to deal combat damage first, and then if it does, I can exile X mana value worth of cards to do that much damage to all creatures that player controls.
Alright. So
Oh, it's
remember
each
on
creature.
the
Okay.
taps for 2. Land for turn, I'm going to play Westvale Abbey. It does some stuff, but hopefully it won't come up.
Ormandal.
So I'll tap for 3 for a Ashnod's Altar.
Ooh.
If that's good, I'm going to sack 3 creatures. My 2 bats, the Vampire Nighthawk. We'll do 4. And Aclazotz. So it will transform into this tap land. I have 8 colorless floating. I just royally fucked that up.
If you need to flip them back, you can. I've only got 1 card.
Yeah, I did that out of order. Sorry. So the Astronaut's Altar, I'm still doing that.
And you have 2 bats.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm going to do 5 for a Gary.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, the Gary is for 10.
Oh,
Oof.
Responses?
I got none.
No response.
So
Is it
I
lose
will-
life or did Please tell me it's definitely lose life.
Yeah,
I
it's
play
lose
against-
life. So
I
I
know
will
Gary.
go up to 43. Then I'll sack the 4 creatures, getting 8 colorless. And I'll use 8 colorless and the 2 black, attempting to assimilate.
For the rest,
Yep, for 8. Yep.
yeah, I got nothing.
GG.
GG.
All played.
Oh my.